So it's about 10:30. Comic-Con started at 10 o'clock and we're finally about to leave. There's a huge snake in the driveway. This is not off to a good start.
Here we go.
Run over the kids? Nah, we won't run over the kids.
So where are we going?
To Comic-Con. New York City Comic-Con. Late.
What time is it?
10:41. Comic-Con started at 10 o'clock and we got a 3-hour drive.
Plus one stop.
No stops.
Coffee. Bit of traffic.
It's Ari's fault.
How's it my fault?
You may cause an accident.
What?
So you caused the accident.
Okay. We should be getting there around 1-ish.
Probably.
I think that's the perfect time.
Yeah.
Maybe the crowds will die down.
People
get tired.
And we'll come in and
they want to sit.
Come in and be savages. Scavenge up all the goods.
What are you eating?
Chips. You want?
Wholesome breakfast.
Yep. All the food groups right here. Potatoes.
And
salt. We made it to New York.
Yeah.
New York. We made it to Comic-Con. Ariel's already in love. She's overwhelmed. Can't wait to spend all my money.
the red Power Ranger. I mean, I don't recognize him, but sure. So that's what's his name? That's what's his name? Aaron's favorite. I just pulled that name out of thin air. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? We have the anime Buzz Lightyear over there. Put a lightsaber, I think.
Interesting. Sailor Moon. What do we have? I see Pops. See anything you like?
All of them. Buy me all of them.
Huh. Oh, there's a Buzz Lightyear. Speaking of which, that one, that big one.
65. What do you want on these?
It's cute.
Price is
Coraline. Oh no. I thought that was Coraline. What else they got? Now what is this? Is that somebody? Nice. What do you think?
See what's going on? We're at Comic-Con. About to buy some pops. Ariel's about to buy me some pops. See if we find anything.
Okay.
There's a lounge spot.
I'm losing you.
Huh? Want to see if we can get anything from Funko? Probably not. If there's a line, I'm not waiting in it.
Get in the line.
Nah, this line is crazy.
It wraps around like all the way back there.
Back to Delaware.
Moving right along. If you didn't wear a costume, you can buy one.
Dinosaur one?
No. That?
Yeah, it's the funniest costume.
You've seen this before? I want to be whatever that is. Whatever that thing is. No, that. Somebody from Dragon Ball Z. Who's that?
That's the real Goku.
Waiting in this line? I don't think you can escape lines. What's this kitty thing? Tentacle kitty? Have you ever heard of that? That's a little weird. Back to the ocean. I assume so. Hey, you need that.
I know, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
that's what you want?
Sure.
Scooby-Doo. You gonna get a
might
mystery
have
box?
Might have to.
Is it just one?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah. I gotta save them for home, or I can open them here.
well, street food.
What's up?
Where is this? This is Chalice Collectible.
Halal food or something?
Yeah. These are mystery boxes?
Yeah, mystery box, $20. All exclusives, at least $20 in value.
I'm gonna take cards, right?
Yeah.
Anyone need help?
No, nothing like,
I'm
nothing.
gonna take 5 of these.
Alright, so
5.
5.
gotta try your luck sometimes.
Right.
We'll roll the dice.
Right there.
Whoa, those wings. So we got one.
Which one? You pick.
You're buying 5?
How much is this?
5, yeah.
What's it?
35.
But they're not good, I can return them, right?
Yeah, at that booth. Down there, you just
Oh,
make a
you should
left.
get some from this table. I'll get 2.
Maybe we gave it to
What do they have on the merch vending machine?
Merch has sold out Goku, some pins. You have a variety of pins right here. You can choose one from one. These are really exclusive.
$25?
Yeah.
For a pin?
There's 4 pins. 4 of them, 2. It looks like a mystery pin right here.
Okay.
And greatest hits.
So you're gonna pass on that?
Yeah. We're back in the Funko booth, room, cave, whatever you want to call it. That was my New York City Comic Con experience. It was really cool to meet a whole lot of people, fellow YouTubers, Instagram followers. Definitely, you know, cool to put names to the faces and meet up all of you guys. Really dope experience. A lot of people have hit me up about what my feelings were about New York City Comic Con and how I liked it. That was my first time actually ever going to New York City Comic Con. The only other con I've been to was actually Philadelphia's Comic Con last year. So there's only 2 things I have to compare it to. And to be quite honest with you, I like the Philadelphia Comic Con better. Me personally, I'm not a line kind of guy at all. Back when I was, you know, doing sneakers, sneaker reviews, I never would wait in line either for those. I'm not gonna really wait in line for Funko Pops either. So if you're not a line guy like me, New York City Comic Con is not for you. If you don't like lines, don't go to New York City Comic Con. There is a line for everything. There's a line for Funkos, there's a line for autographs, there's a line for the line, there's a line for the bathroom, there's a line for food, there's a line for everything. So if you're not into lines, it is not for you. If you're not in for a lot of walking, it's not for you. So New York City Comic Con was fun, but if you're looking to do something, you really gotta go with a specific goal. What I mean by that is if you're looking to buy Funko Pops, that is your day. It's going to take you probably 3-4 hours, depending on when you get there, to get to the front of the line, and even then, you're not guaranteed to get what you want. You may stand in line for 4 hours wanting the Batman Pop, but you might get there and the Batman Pop's been sold out for 3 hours. So unless you have a specific mission that is realistic, I would strongly suggest to not go to New York City Comic Con or come with a different plan. Just because it is a whole lot of people. It is New York. It's the biggest city in the country. There's a whole lot of people, the same mission and goal that you have. But with that being said, there are a lot of things to do. We showed up there, like you saw, pretty late, about 1:30. It had started at 10. A lot of stuff hadn't sold out, but again, there were still long lines for people to try to get into there. The way I think they can fix that, this is my personal 2 cents, for Funkos at least, they have a lottery system that you're allowed to even get access to the booth. If they made it so it was guaranteed that you were able to pick what Funko Pops you wanted, and they would, you know, give the lottery winners, you know, preferences, and you got chosen for specific Funko Pop, I think that would eliminate some of the lines and also eliminate some of the disappointment for people that are waiting in those lines as well. You would know exactly what you're going into. Ariel actually won the Squirtle Pop from Entertainment Earth. She knew exactly what she was going to be able to win if she went and stood in that line to get it. We didn't, because there was a long line for that, and she really didn't want it too bad, but at least she was able to reserve a specific Pop in that booth, and I think if Funko did that, it would eliminate some of the lines and some of the disappointment for people. Just my 2 cents. Again, your experience is going to be completely different than me. That's my personal take, my personal preference. I'm just not a line guy. If you're not, I strongly suggest going to a smaller Comic-Con in your area if you live in one that has one and offers one. So the other thing about the con is it is expensive. It is New York, and New York is expensive, so it's not a surprise that the Comic-Con will be expensive as well. I saw some Funko Pops in the booths that were going for about 3 times Pop Price Guide price. So if you're looking for a deal, Comic-Con might not be the place for you for Funko Pops. There's a whole lot of other nice things. I did end up getting some mystery boxes from Child's Collectibles that I will show you guys in another video, so you can check those out, see how I did with them. But there's a lot of other things to see. You can see autographs from celebrities. You get to see the celebrities' photo ops, comic books if that's something you're into. I do like comic books, so that was something cool to see. But there's so much to do and so much to see. You may get overwhelmed with things, But again, you're gonna have to wait in line for it, so you definitely want to kind of map it out. They have a whole lot of maps throughout the Comic-Con convention, and also they have pamphlets to show where each booth is. So you may want to kind of map out your plan as far as what you want to do. And also, if you're looking to do multiple things, it may be in your best interest to do more than one day at Comic-Con, because those lines are going to take up a majority of your day. So with being cheap and also not waiting in lines, I did not buy anything at Comic-Con outside of those Child's Collectibles mystery boxes, because they were actually one of the few places that didn't have a line when I showed up. But I did end up getting something in New York while I was there, so I'm going to consider that my Comic-Con pickup, and I just want to show you guys what I got. So before I really got into Funko Pops, when I was transitioning from being a sneaker collector to buying Funko Pops, I got heavily into Kidrobot toys. I don't know if people are familiar with Kidrobot or not, but they're also vinyl figures. I'm not sure why a lot of people that collect Funkos aren't really into them, because they're really cool. So I actually ended up getting 2 of them from Foot Locker, and I just want to show you guys what I got. So this is the first one, is Flaming Moe's from The Simpsons. Like I said, it's a vinyl figure from Kidrobot. I'm gonna open it up so I can show you guys. When I was collecting them, a lot of them were small. They were like probably like 4-inch figures, about half the size of Funko Pop, so maybe it's about 2 inches. These are actually a lot bigger. These are about 6 to 8 inches. This is the first one. This is the Flaming Moe's. Really cool. You have, if you guys have ever seen the episode of Flaming Moe's, Moe makes a drink, or actually Homer makes a drink accidentally with cough syrup, and I forget what kind of alcohol it was, but he pours it into there, lights it on fire. It's the best drink you ever had in your life. So that's Flaming Moe's. This figure right here was 50 bucks, and Foot Locker actually had them on sale for half off, so I got them for 25 bucks. So it was a good deal. I haven't seen Kidrobot toys or figures this big ever, so this was definitely something I had to get. That's the first one I got, was the Flaming Moe's. Just dropped this drink. Not good. But these are really cool. I mean, like, a lot of people, there's so many other vinyl figures out there. I don't want to get into all of them because it's going to be so much to collect. But Kidrobot already have a bit of a small collection for them. So this kind of adds on to that. And, you know, I've never seen before, and I was at the con, so I figured I had to come back with something. And here's the other one. This one is the really cool one. It is the Devil's Ned Flanders. So this one, I think, glows in the dark. I'm not 100% sure, but the research I did online, I think this one does glow in the dark. Oh yeah, this one's cool. This one is a definite winner right here. So you have Ned Flanders with his pitchfork. It's really ironic because Ned Flanders is like the most conservative, Christian, godly guy in the world. And to make him in the devil figure is really cool. They did it in a couple episodes, I think. One of the Treehouse Horrors. This pitchfork's not going in his hands. He's so godly he can't even hold the pitchfork. But for now, there you go. There's the pitchfork. I'll hold it for him. And there's Ned Flanders. He got the horns on his head, the glasses, the chain, and the tail right there. Like I said, these are about like, I don't know, 8 to 9 inches. So it's like the same size as like a 10-inch pop, honestly. Really cool. Yeah, I mean, these are dope. This is what I really was getting into before Funko Pops, and I figured I'd just show you guys these pickups even though they weren't Funko Pops. So let me know what you guys think of these. Maybe one day I'll show you the rest of my collection. A lot of them, they did a whole line of Treehouse of Horror Pops, or Treehouse of Horror Kidrobot toys. That's why I didn't initially get the Kidrobot, or the Treehouse of Horror set, because I had the Kidrobot ones, so it kind of was doubling up on those. But eventually I'm gonna get all those Treehouse of Horror ones. But these are really cool. This is all I actually got from New York City Comic Con, outside of those mystery boxes, which I will have a video up for, so you guys can check that out. But let me know if you guys went to New York City Comic Con. Drop down in the comment section below what your experience was like, if you agree with me. Again, this is just my opinion. Don't let me deter you from going to New York City Comic Con. Me and Ario went, we spent maybe, I don't know, an hour or two there, to be quite honest with you. We didn't spend too much time, because we just made it a day trip. We went to New York, we hadn't been to New York together, and and we just made it a trip. New York is a great city. There's so much to do, so much to see. So, you know, if you do just want to go to New York, there's a great excuse in New York. Go to New York. Is New York City Comic Con. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, and also smash that like button. Let me know you guys like these videos. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.